It's picked up a ton of momentum, the bad blood is there, so let's fight. We'll need to see how he looks against Mayweather. If he looks like dog shit, no one will want to see us fight. As long as he doesn't get the living shit beaten out of him, I think the demand is there to make the fight. I showed up with the best intentions in camp, but at a certain point, you realize that you are being used as a pawn where somebody is trying to get ahead at your expense, not through your help. If I never see him or speak to him for the rest of my life, it's cool. Those are the words of the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi, calling out Conor McGregor. He wants to fight. He wants to settle their beef in the ring. This is not the first time that Malignaggi's called out McGregor, because initially when there were whisperings of McGregor fighting Mayweather, Malignaggi called him out before. He said, I'll fight McGregor. So again, it's not the first time Malignaggi's called him out, but now it's personal because they've had this situation in sparring where Paulie feels like he's been hoodwinked by the McGregor team. He's saying McGregor's a scumbag. Basically, his team is scumbags. Dana White's a scumbag, etc. And they're just using Paulie for publicity and misrepresenting what actually took place in the sparring. So he wants to see the guy in the ring. We'll see if that happens. I seriously doubt it, because if McGregor loses to Mayweather, that's one thing. He just lost to one of the best fighters of the generation. But losing to an over-the-hill, past it, Paulie Malignaggi, he'd never be able to live that down. So I can't see him doing that. And that's no disrespect to Paulie, but even he himself would admit that he's way, way, way over the hill. So would McGregor really want to take a risk of fighting Paulie in the ring in a professional fight? I seriously doubt that. So let me know what you think of this in the comment section below, people. A lot of people are criticizing Paulie and saying he's taking this too personal and he just needs to shut up and go away. But he's a fighter at the end of the day. He's a man with a lot of pride, and not to be stereotypical, but a lot of, especially Latin fighters, you know, people from places like Italy and Spain and just Latin men in general, do have kind of a fiery machismo about them. You know, that's the stereotype, and it's true to a certain extent. A lot of them do have like a fiery, macho kind of instinct within them. And that's coming out here with Paulie. He's a man with pride. He's an Italian man, you know, he's got pride, man, and he feels like he's been hoodwinked by McGregor and he's not having it. So that is what that is. What else do you expect Paulie to do? He's a fighting man. So he's going to come out all guns blazing. Whether or not you think that it makes him look good or makes him look bad, that's who Paulie is. That's who he's always been. Look how it was when he fought Adrian Broner. Yeah, there was a lot of harsh words exchanged, and Paulie was not happy with Broner before or after that fight. You remember the stuff about my side piece or my dime piece and all that kind of stuff that Paulie came out with? You know, Paulie's a red-blooded Italian man, so, you know, he's not going to take any kind of nonsense without letting people know that he's upset about it. You know, that's how Paulie is. So, me personally, I can't really criticize Paulie, man. All I can say is he maybe should have, or maybe could have been a little bit wiser in terms of dealing with McGregor in the first place, given the fact that he'd called McGregor out before. You know, a guy that you've called out before, I mean, calling somebody out like that kind of turns you into a rival. So, and he kind of talked disparagingly about McGregor when he initially called him out. So now that you're being called into that guy's camp, you should be on high alert for any funny business, because that guy's got an ego too. You know, you might have bruised his ego. You might have offended him. So you never know what he's going to try to do. So maybe Paulie should have been a little wiser when it comes to that. But otherwise, he's just being himself. That's all anybody can ever do. So drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this, people. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click the notification bell below this video. It should be next to the subscribe button to receive alerts for all my future uploads. And if you haven't seen the selection of 4 other videos, which should be appearing on screen right now or in a few moments, which I've recorded recently, then have a watch of those videos. There might be something there for you to enjoy, whatever the case may be, or get information from. So yeah, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, share the video, favorite the video, do something with the video. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.